Center 3 and upgrade to Health Center 4. Your Excellency, under the transport infrastructure, Kitgum District, together with Kitgum Municipality, have received from government of Uganda close approximately 49 billion in the interest of improving infrastructure. Your Excellency, like I was guided by the Secretary General, I would have enumerated so many gains. But permit me, Your Excellency, to state on our area of interest as NRM and the current government, the interventions that target wealth creation. Your Excellency, you initiated through Cabinet and government the Paris Development Model. I want to report, Your Excellency, that currently in Kitgum District and Kitgum Municipality, we have, for the last 3 batches of releases, we have received in total 24 billion 805 million 24 billion 805 million 300,000 as cash for supporting our people to embark on wealth creation. We want to thank you, Your Excellency. We want to report that this money has been used to support 24,000 households. And here we have, amidst the people listed in you, Your Excellency, beneficiaries of the same. A small disaggregation of beneficiaries, we have in record 11,000 female and 9,000 males, which includes 3,900 youths and 259 PWDs. Your Excellency, on behalf of the NFINM fraternity, the leadership of the district, and the entire community of Kitgum, we extend our appreciation and gratitude for all these remarkable gains. The gains that the people of NRM are presenting to Uganda that we want to continue protecting. Your Excellency, while here on the occasion of this, while you were here on the occasion of the Thanksgiving event of Honorable Lilian Abe, you directed Uganda Wildlife Authority and Ministry of Tourism to undertake fencing of parks, specifically Kidepo National Park. Your Excellency, it is alarming to learn that up to now, it is only last week when we received information that Ministry of Tourism and Uganda Wildlife Authority have already started activities of fencing. Your Excellency, the people gathered here, especially the people from Chua East, would want to listen from you to add your authoritative voice on OA and Ministry of Trade and Tourism to save the people of Chua East from acts of elephants that come from straight from Kidepo, and also disturbances that come from our brothers, the Karamojong warriors, and spillovers of fighters and warriors who cross over from South Sudan. Your Excellency, I want also to report that we are grateful. There was a day you hosted leaders of Acholi sub-region in Baralegi, and during that meeting, Your Excellency, among the decisions taken, you directed strategic deployment of commanders, especially at division and brigade level. Your Excellency, we want to report that the relief we are currently experiencing in Kitgum, especially in the insecurity disturbed area in Chua East, are because of the hard work of our sons and daughters in the UPDF. We want to thank the 5th Division Commander, and particularly also we want to thank the 501 Brigade Commander, Colonel Patrick Opera. These are your officers who are pro-people. Whatever they are doing here, Your Excellency, they are adding on to the gains of NRM. We request that, Your Excellency, you help us direct Ministry of Works and Transport to expedite the program of creating security roads in these areas between Agago, spanning from Rom towards Madupe, so that the work of our forces is made easier. We also request that our attempts as local government to make water available for the officers who are deployed in these areas have been difficult because of the limited resources we have. We request that you direct Ministry of Water to make extra extraordinary effort so that water is available. Lastly, on that particular case, Your Excellency, we also request that government employ Uganda Communication Commission to cause the telecommunication company to make network infrastructure available in those areas. The report we have is that some of the challenges that are retarding the progressive work of our forces is the problem of telecommunication network. Your Excellency, amid this last year, I have not only talked about PDM. We also have beneficiaries of Imiyoga. Your Excellency, your able leadership directed that people be supported in groups. And here we have beneficiaries from the different groupings we have in the district under Imiyoga. At an appropriate moment, Your Excellency, I request that you allow me introduce them. Your Excellency, in support to spirituality, our government, through your direct hand support, you extended support to construct our two biggest churches in Kitgum town here. That is Christ the King Church and St. Jananelum Church, Kitgum town, Paris. Your Excellency, your support of cash and materials have made this work move far. However, there are challenges towards finishes. We want to believe that God will continue to guide you to support these two churches. The Secretary General has already indicated that our retired bishop will be requested to say something. Otherwise, he and his family extend appreciation for your helping hand. We supported his medical examination and administration outside the country. As I move towards conclusion, Your Excellency, kindly allow me to remind you on this occasion that there are a number of pledges made in your previous interface with the people of Kitgum, to individuals, to families, and to groups. We request that you find time, either by yourself directly or through our leaders, the three ministers and other leaders who come from the district, and help this family. This family include, Your Excellency, the family of the late Chanogora, the late Toma Pila, the late Kenya Tuoma, and the late Commissioner Uduong George. Finally, Your Excellency, it is going to be a very difficult moment for me to remain in Kitgum if I don't introduce the following group before I go and sit down. Permit me, Your Excellency, that Anna Imiyoga, that you supported through our government, we have groups such as Kikosa, who received Imiyoga to the tune of 7 million, but as we speak now, they are talking of 50 million plus. The membership are here. I can see members raising their hand. Your Excellency, you also directed that performing artists be given Imiyoga. We have beneficiaries from Kitgum Municipality and Chua West. Your Excellency, currently, you keep telling us that you decided to do a rebellion by educating your children or grandchildren who were at disadvantage not to continue with formal education through the skilling hubs. I also want to report that, Your Excellency, in Kitgum, we now have 4 cohorts of graduates, totaling to 192 skilled young people. And your office, in the last 2 weeks, in the SACCO already formed, put in their account 50 million each. So the SACCO of Kitgum district have 50 million, and the SACCO of Kitgum municipality also have 50 million. Your Excellency, currently we have the 5th cohort undergoing training, but the feelings and the desire for this training has made it that, Your Excellency, we request that you make deliberate effort to create one more skilling center here in Kitgum to attend to the 4 districts of East Acholi. This will go a long way, Your Excellency, serving your interest of skilling Ugandans and then creating money in the household for Lonyo Pe Arachiel. Your Excellency, the urban community, in their coalition of business groups that has brought together Kitoda, market vendors, Boda Boda, Owino, and Women Council, They are also here, Your Excellency. They are here and they have been part of this organization. I want to request that you find time, because in my written memo, there are details about their programming and requests therein. Your Excellency, being a father, throughout the current interventions that you give out in other parts of the country, you have not left out the ghetto. So here in Kitgum, we also have the ghetto youth, whose leader has been singing just on the stage here. Rot, Godfrey, Upora, Hello, Jafire. He is one of your very strong supporters, Your Excellency. If it was not because of time, he was going to demonstrate here how he is preaching about you. Your Excellency, you are supposed to be invited here for a 25-year anniversary for the biggest circle in East Acholi, Kitgum circle. But because we guided them that in November you will be for campaigns, they have now considered that they will invite you after campaigns, sometime around mid-February. Let me request you on behalf of the NRM people that this circle group are doing very good work for people to access cheap financing for wealth creation. When our leaders extend invitation for these people to you, kindly accept to come and grace the occasion, Baba. Your Excellency, earlier on, when I was starting, I did not introduce myself. I'm a product of the gains we talk about. In 1997, I almost dropped out of school. Had you not introduced UPE? In 2012, when I already finished senior 4, Your Excellency, and by the skill I have, I was a whole district councillor representing the youth. I had the opportunity to meet you in Raketora, and I am one of the 10 youths that you directed that your office should educate. As I speak now, Your Excellency, this NRM chairperson is not ordinary. I'm a graduate of Gulu University because of the scholarship you gave me. So of the many gains that I will be enumerating, I will start by myself, Your Excellency. As I step to go down, Your Excellency, permit me to introduce key district leaders. One of which is the district chairperson of Kitgum District Local Government. We borrowed a lead from you, sir, because you created cooperation between NRM and DP. The district chairperson Kitgum is a DP, but as NRM, we are cooperating with him. Your Excellency, I have my colleagues, district councillors, and members of the district executive committee of the party. If I don't introduce them, they may censor me tomorrow, sir. Let me request district councillors and members of NRM and municipality executive committee to rise for recognition. Finally, Your Excellency, we want to assure you on behalf of the people of Kitgum that come the 15th of January, we shall demonstrate and communicate to Uganda that as Kitgum, we are extraordinary. We are not ordinary because you have demonstrated that we deserve 3 ministers. We will give you at least 94%, so that the 6% other people can struggle with. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, for your matter, for God and my country.
Wafoyo wonkom pilok mabejo meno logo wonkom roro leb mono kany me agiti Kitgum oye wafoyo ritual unyuru uno go wen kachela chel dong po yel wonkomba wafoyo. Your Excellency, with your permission, allow me invite the honorable ministers from Kitgum just to, in 3 minutes, say a few words to the members here gathered. I start by inviting Honorable Okelo Riem Henry to come and say a few words to welcome you to Kitgum, and thereafter Honorable Beatrice Anywa, and we shall have Honorable Lillian Abe in that order, as we wait to welcome the Regional Vice Chairman to come and invite you to speak to your people of Kitgum. Wajolo unu chingwa me jolo ladit Honorable Minister Henry Okelo Riem me biunu kalok kajolo ladit I Kitgum District. Kala chen wajolo Honorable Beatrice Anywa kadak wajolo Honorable Lillian Abe wegum mod ladit I gangi kanyi Kitgum.
Utie Kitgum utie Chua isutie Chua west utie Musman utie Yellow, 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 yellow. Museveni yellow. NRM yellow. Kitgum yellow. Acholi yellow. Danaweng yellow. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, may I take this opportunity to welcome you to Kitgum District. Your Excellency, we have got very little time to present issues, but there are many. But first and foremost, Your Excellency, like everybody else, I want to thank you and thank you and thank you for the peace that you have brought in this country. The peace that we enjoy today, sir, has been through a lot of sacrifice, through many of our sons and daughters who have given their lives to make sure that those of us who are in civilian clothes sleep peacefully in their house, while them who are in uniform, still some of them still sleep in Mama Ingia Pole. But we are very proud of them for the sacrifice they made. One small thing, Your Excellency, which need to be addressed, the issues in Chua East Sub-County, the issue of elephants. This is it's not an insecurity issue, but it's a nuisance. A nuisance to the community, a nuisance to the people there. This is the biggest challenge that is haunting people at the moment, and people keep talking about it continuously. I was talking to the division commander, sir, about the issues of Karamajongs, which also is another inconvenience. That there is a need for a strategic sitting down with you, him, and some of us, the local leaders, in the issue of security roads, which we think will go a long way in resolving the issue of security, the inconveniencing that's coming from the Karamojong. Thirdly, sir, when the chairman of the NRM was talking here, one of the things that we would like you on your speech to clarify the people here, the issues of cattle restocking, as they call it, or what they call actually war debt claimants. Your Excellency, can you make a clear clarification on that? I've been asked by the youth that amongst the training hubs that you might create here, they would like you to please build them a musical studio so that they can produce their music locally here in Kitgum, and they don't have to travel to Kampala or Gulu to produce their music. They want a music studio for themselves here. Another thing, sir, we discussed with the First Lady about 10 years ago about the establishment of the Constituents College, a part of Gulu University in Kitgum here. Sir, that matter, most of our students are part of Gulu University. Your Excellency, I urge you to consider that a Constituents College is established here in Kitgum, so that all our students don't continuously travel to Gulu in the evenings and weekends to study. Your pledges, sir, which I said here to you, I reminded you here, when you came here for Honorable Minister Abe's celebrations, the issue of a vehicle you promised to a reverend in Orom is still pending. The issue of traders who lost their items when they're burnt is still pending, sir. Finally, but last but not least, sir. Sir, Your Excellency, you keep your words. And you have never broken your words. And you will never break your words. Your Excellency, you gave an undertaking in a calm conversation with the late Mzee Tito Okello Lutwa, in your engagement with him when he was alive. You did promise him that in your lifetime, before you leave office, you will create a Chua district. You did repeat this. You repeated this when you came for his memorial service in 2017 in Namokora. You repeated this when you came to Orom. You repeated this in cabinet. You did inform your current minister of local government that yes, you did give an undertaking to Mzee Tito Okello that you will keep and create the district of Chad District. Your Excellency, I have been your minister since 2001. I've been hearing your promises about Chua District. Your Excellency, today I have brought over 1,000 people from Chua East here. They would like to hear from you, sir. You're undertaking to Mzee Tito that surely, as soon as we come into government next year, Chua district will be up for the grabs. I thank you very much. Last but not least, let me introduce to you to the former office bearers of the NRM office who took over, who the current chairperson took over office from them, led by Ayala and his team. Those are the former office bearers. Can you stand up for recognition, please, with the executive? Where the rest of the executive? Apoy Ludid, Apoy Mze, thanks for coming to Kitgum. God bless you. God bless the NRM. God bless Chua. God bless Kitgum. Apoy Uba, and God bless Todwong.
Apoy politician ke microphone go berochala one Catholic rosary. Pegi kwanyo yor. May I invite Honorable Beatrice Anywa just in 2-3 minutes. Please make your comments brief because we want Museveni to speak.
NRM oye! President Kaguta oye! Kitgum oye! Ladid, Your Excellency the President, Atika Joli, Ipajama Mewa Kanyi Kitgum. I want to welcome you, Museveni, for coming to Kitgum. And I want to thank you for making me your minister before these people here. All these people gathered here, they are appreciative that you have appointed me as one of your ministers. When you sit there, Museveni, you are just next to my house. I host you. And the people here are the ones who are hosting you. It is your day, Museveni. And I know you are tired. My chairman has given you the issues of Kitgum. I don't want to be repetitive. My only request that we shall ensure that the gains you have given us, the infrastructure, the Kitgum municipality you gave us, the Mioga, all the development, and others still pending, we shall protect it. And I would ask my people, make it Kitgum municipality, more people did Museveni, who that's why I'm going to vote Museveni. Museveni tugenda kuwa kalulu. Wabi mini kui. Whatever did that you get time, invite me with a few leaders, a few ghettos, and my NRM structure, and we present issues to you. I sit within cabinet. I don't want to open everything here for you, but give us time and we give you all the details. God bless you. Karibu sana Museveni.
Ofoyo Mego Beatrice Anywa. May I invite Honorable Abe Lillian to come and also in a few minutes.
NRM oye! Kayuyom ko ilchingumaro me foila did. Your Excellency, the chairman only forgot two things. Number one, the population of Kitgum district has grown higher, and the influx of refugees from Lamore has put a burden in Kitgum Hospital. The community here requests you to upgrade Kitgum Hospital to a referral, and that will support the supply of drugs and other services. Your Excellency, your cadres from Owino, border borders, market vendors form the coalition, and their main focus is to ensure that they canvass votes across the entire Kitgum district for you. And they have a circle where they meet and discuss development. They also bring on board beneficiaries of the PDM. Your Excellency, if you find time, allow around 3 representatives to meet you at any convenient time. They are a good team. Your Excellency, Lillian Abe, I am your product. Your Excellency, you held my hand since I was a young girl at school. From the university, you guided me, you nurtured me, you trained me. I am a concrete leader full of ideology of NRM because of you, Your Excellency. The message I can tell my people is that Lukara, we paladir lobo, wele merolo I Uganda kolong. Otia wenyune, wanyuru dong ni jomu kena ni ti fabara. Jomu kena ni tingo fabara. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We love you. Acholi people will always be with you because we know where you brought us from. Thank you.
Un lukir go botiki lep money ne wibiki wabaga ne fabara. Ayaro. May I now take the opportunity to invite the regional vice chairman to come and make his brief remarks and invite our leader to come and address us. La dit lobotie chalo wegewa la fonywa la remwa marwan luak me Uganda gino me yele jui meneno ne inki gangi ikuo mabe school mele tino ne cherie tima be or yad motor ye le tino nyuno cherie wen tima be wa guri ma worye umer ben mabe en gina watika lok piertin eno do ye aluong won kom me ko malme Uganda Honorable Amson Obua lok manok bodu ka luong la dit ka lokedwa afoya mare Honorable Liliana Be dugmalo kan translating local edit inwe logo loke fabakane
Aluang me Kitgum uneruti kadong ijira pi lutela u amiru ko winyo ijira for the president of Uganda. Amiru winyo ijira for the president of Uganda. Mono podi ijira pa okelo riem pa ber pa oriema pa Mama Mabira. Anamiru winyi jira for the president. Nya Dennis Samson Obua. Anabedo alo ko won ko me party me NRM bitunku malome Uganda. Mapot baluo la did me lokedu. Let me briefly re-emphasize one or two points. The people of Kitgum, on the 15th of January 2026, we shall be making a major decision of electing the President of Uganda for the period 2026-2031 and electing the members of Parliament. Our appeal and humble appeal to you is that come that day, when you walk to your polling station, there is only one out of the 8 that you should look for. The Musei with the kofia, General Yoweri Museveni, the man of the bus. Just give him a tick and a tick and a tick. That tick will be a tick for protecting the gains of peace, protecting the gains of development, protecting the gains of wealth creation. And we shall now be left with celebrating, Kidmau celebrating Kere Udilo. Nino no bibero marajba. In our defense on the 15th, we shall have Okelo Oriem as our lone defender. Pienchaji mere ba kori paliecho, and omogoyo dano wengi defense. In the midfield, we shall have a bear. We shall have Beatrice Anywa. We shall have Oriema. Ki na mapara chel wakero to Duong Richard. Na mabiro wakero Dennis Amson Obua. Namba par kia bongwen wakero President Yoweri Museveni. Ejira go kokan. Lodilo mere dong biworo kunmano mera kila mera. Okelo riem tiki odilo. Okelo riem tia moyo kwena mea bea tiye. okelo riemo miyo dilo ko bota ber aber tia moyo kwena me mama bira bitwe sanywati ye bitwe sanywaro gamo dilo ko chawani bitwe sanywati award bitwe sanywaro odwo ko bota ber aber odwo ko boro okelo riem tia moyo Richard Todwong omiyo dilo ko boro Richard Todwong tia moyo Dennis Samson Bua gamo dilo obuo tia woto dilo omiyo dilo ko boro President Yoweri Museveni tia leko jo uleho jo duju uleho midfielder sa Joshua tido leko defender Museveni Golo na majel. Team NRM, 1 goal scored by President Museveni. An amazing goal. President Museveni celebrating the goal with his teammates. I can see there Richard Todwong has joined him.
Kopango wakwe Kitgum.
Ya motu la ditika motu.
Iriyo mabel. Apoyo teach. Sit down, please. The Vice Chairman, NRM Northern Uganda.
One come, Chairman, Northern Uganda, Party Kumalo.
The Secretary General.
Kadit Richard Todwong, NIA Lawyer Party NRM, Secretary General.
All the other leaders.
Lutela Mukane, Roma Papat.
And the people of Kitgum, people of Acholi.
Luakme Kitgum, Luakme Acholi.
Now, the NRM is a party which has been in the field for a long time.
Party NRM, Pikar Malach.
And it has made big contributions.
Ma Jemmi Adwogi, Ma NRM Otiyu, Duong.
In the last 65 years,
we are beach, Ma NRM Oberu, Iloch.
But in our recent manifesto, we talk about our contribution and plans in the last 40 years and going ahead.
Malupeki manifesto NRM, iloro me piari wa beach, mwa piari wa beach, ngoma watimo, kidong mameda nyimi wa bitimo.
In that manifesto, there are 7 contributions NRM has made to Uganda.
The manifesto ni tije mabero ma NRM igati Uganda.
Has made to Uganda and is still making it to Uganda.
Uti Uganda yako kerkin Uganda.
But today I'll talk about only 3 and 1 sub point.
Ento tini wabiloro pijeme adek mapigitego.
And the 3 are Kuch, Donglobo, Lonyo, and Lonyo.
Kuch, Donglobo, Kilonyo.
The 3 points for today.
Mona Jemmy a deck, point a deck, more below 18.
And within the Donglobo, I will talk about Kwan Nono.
Look me down, Lobo, Mukan Mabilore, and I look me Kwan Nono.
Now, first of all, Kuch.
Mukwan look me Kuch.
It is not easy to create peace
make a look Kuch
in countries,
Iloboro wang mapapati,
especially in pre-industrial countries.
Tutwale Lobo Mauno and Fotika Don tell Uganda ni.
Underdeveloped countries.
Lobo Mafotika Don.
Because by that time, populations are not clear about the future.
Yene kan enuni uno well dano matiene benepera mo por meneno anyim ketu beruket.
You, for instance, find the problem of what is more important, identity or interest, tribe, religion, or prosperity interest.
Mirwanen ngo Lok me kara, lok me dini.
Or interest.
Kere mirini makamati.
Therefore, the NRM being able to create peace after a long time of turmoil is something that you should carefully study and understand.
Chi NRM ututa tutwal meneni ikelo kuch ibut Uganda rolong wabot wakany ikumalme Uganda.
The main elements that help us to do that are the fact that we don't believe in sectarianism and we also believe in transformation. Economic transformation.
Ina dong pirater ena ye umiro wanpe wabet kun kapoga poga ma waporo kara waporo dano malupe ki dini ki joy mukene eno gena pirater ena ye anyim kere no ki woro kere malubu dong kere.
In the past, they couldn't build political parties. They couldn't even build army or national institutions because they believed in sectarianism of religion and the sectarianism of tribes, and they used to look down upon women.
Ikar mangech dano mapol unyo gamete mukene uno gijenge ikuma poga poga mapol eno machalo NRM waneno dano weng ilobo marom.
Now, if you believe in politics of religion and tribes, how will you build a good party or a good army, for instance?
Kadong ini bedo dano may chung I politics mapoko kin dano mapoko dini mapoko kara inde bedo latela mati nini.
But NRM made it clear that for us, we are not interested in your religion, we are not interested in your tribe, we don't care whether you are a man or a woman, what we care about is whether you can shoot properly.
Yin mapira tek bot NRM ene wan pe waparo ilok me dini ilok me kara en waneno jemmi makonyo luak kingo mabe mekonyo luak mamel kiti.
That's how we ended up with a good army. Good army.
Mone kitma NRM ukelo lumoñ magi bejo mabene gi maro dan magera motiji kin dano mapege gudu kom ngati mo.
And we ended up with a good party. Good party. Political party.
Eno wero kombedi wanti ki party mabe ma wayin bene we tek me wayini anati NRM.
Because with politics, we don't care who you are. What we care about is what you do. What you do.
Politics mamegwani wan po paro kono ina nga eno gin na waparo ene gin mabe ma omero kiti me konyo dan.
So in that way we have been able to build peace.
Mone ken ma wano bero ki ker me kelu kuch makombede watika no metani.
In politics, and also in the security army side.
Waki ken lumoñ bene.
Now, secondly,
Mario,
Don Globo.
Look, me Don Lobo.
Don Globo has two parts.
Don Lobo tie ki para Rio.
The economic infrastructure.
Tie animal guru kom jemi chalo yo, jemi chalo orikwan oriat ki jemu kenen.
And social infrastructure.
Idong jemu kenen machalo.
I'm very glad the young chairman of the district gave the report.
Yeah, you ni chairman make it gum umi report mabe.
I'm happy to see these young NRM chairpersons who are coming up.
Yeah, you ni uyero won come party ngat matiri mabe.
They are all over the whole country. Wherever I go, I find them. They are all over the country. Wherever I go, I find them. They're younger like this one.
Komberi chaweni Uganda golong. Enti kin jo matino magiti tela mabe.
On the economic infrastructure, Kitgum area has moved very well.
Ilok me don lobo me yo ki je mukane Kitgum tika ward mabe.
There is now a tarmac road all the way from Oruyo, Kochigoma, Anaka, Gulu, Atanga, Achuribur, Kitgum, Msingo.
Komberi guri ki Kampala, kijinka bermaya kwano ni weng chera wabusingu kuja.
And then there was the road to Karuma.
Lam chera we Karuma.
From Karuma to Pakwach.
Lam ki Karuma chera we Pakwach we West Nile.
So in that opening up, Kitgum has benefited.
Any kid you make the lami Kitgum beno no moje.
On the side of March, I was able to get the electricity from Lira to Ogur, Kuranga, Konakila, Ajure, Kitgum, even Lamor. You can imagine Lamor also has electricity now.
Wano eno beru kikero meneo ni match ki kwanyo ki Lira war paka cher wala mo.
On the border with Sudan, I was there yesterday. They have electricity. I was there yesterday. They have electricity.
Abe la mo la wo match a link to it beru tie bagen bagi tiki match.
Then on the telephone side, you all now have telephones.
Chim dan kombe tiki chim ken ping kapola deda.
When somebody harvesting malukwang with a mobile phone in the ear.
In God me tiga chat wa mala kwang no tiki chim ber me wati go chim yenya gi chuk.
The railway, we are moving the railway all the way from Tororo to Lira to Kulu. We are going to Pakwach.
Kombe don wati ga neno yo me rocho yo me ga kamaga rin ki ye. Me ngwecho para ka ber ma yano kwana nyingini.
And in some of the sectors like water,
Ka ber glok mo kana ma cha lokumpi.
was happy to see the figures of water here.
Ya ber yo me neno ni minister me magburu lokumpi ti kan.
Let me see. Put some figures here. Yes. On page 13 of my brief. Page 13 of my brief.
Iwar ga ma mega mano ana mer kwana botu karta men na ma apara der.
Kitgum district has got 686 rural villages in Kitgum.
Uno akapeni Kitgum district tie village aye mi abichel ki piar bor ya bichel.
72 of them have access to safe water.
Ikom village mi abichel ki piar bor ya ber mi abich ki piar ber ya rio ti ki piye.
So when I was looking at these figures, I had forgotten that Yoweri is the Minister of Water.
Maneno mego bitweza anywano ya wilo ne an minister me water.
I started seeing the figures in Pader, where we were. Very good figures, 88%. I started seeing these figures in Pader.
Achako neno well village egini mapapate matiki pi chake wa Pader.
Because I have a big brief for every district here. Everything is here.
Pian ende no ngech ilok maaki district kachela chelo weng.
So I said 88% in Pader have water.
Kaya we ni percent piara boro we are boro ipade tikipi.
Now here the only villages which don't have safe water are now 114.
Kabir mo kaya mape pi ti ye don kombe kantie mi achel kapar ngwan.
But the ones with water are 83%.
Man matikipi na ye tie percent piara boro we are there.
So on the side of economic infrastructure, we are doing well.
So one thing I teach my bear, kaya na lokumpi, I think I want my bear.
In the Kitgum area,
I like Kitgum kind.
there are even water for smaller towns. It's a very long brief for piped water.
Tika mogo madong look me pi ma rin okay pipe, ena yodong.
And even irrigation.
Pi ma kire iporo.
But we don't have time to go into all that. Don't have time to go into all that.
For instance,
I can have some here. There is construct or get solar irrigation scheme, Labongo, Akwang sub-county.
Patiki scheme makilu mesola mati labon sub-county Kitgum.
Construct solar irrigation scheme in Namukora parish.
Gedo pi magike reporo in Namukora sub-county.
And so on. So
the
infrastructure is moving well, the economic infrastructure. The economic infrastructure is moving well. Now, on the road between Puranga and Achoriburu, the problem is that people don't listen to the NRA way of doing things, of quality. Quality,
Dano pegi winyu lok itam kiet machal NRM tiyu kede.
How do you say it? Quality, how do you say it?
Kiet NRM tiyu kede jami kore ki kore.
Now, the mistake they make, they try to do chu at the same time.
Pero matie ene wati ubal meti mujami weng la wachel.
And in that process, they poro, you said poro.
Mete meme kun kitika temene kitim jami weng la wachel. Yen donge chera chiki for jami afora kere kinping.
So you can't get good results when you scatter thin over a big area.
Pero tiakutij mabe ka in chera chiki for jami afora keto lalo.
My advice, everything is possible now, but my advice is prioritize and concentrate. Don't try to do everything at the same time.
Jami timme ento pere tekni ke kwany ma pere tego ene konki tim peke chet ka timu jami weng manokore pedong mabe.
Because if you say this is my bear, but also this is my bear, and the other one my bear.
Log ni jami ni bebe pekonyo.
The NRA doesn't work like that.
Kamente pa NRA peti kumano.
The NRA, the bush fighters.
NRA mane lumon mayangi lulwen gen pegiti kumano.
When I went to see Gaddafi, 1981, to ask for support, he said, "Do you want money?" I said, "No, I don't want money."
Kalma ene siero kapenyu ladit neno mo ipenye ni ene miero chiene gamene ko an pa miero chiene.
Do you want medicine? I said, "No." Do you want medicine? Are you not hearing?
Want what?
Do you want medicine? What's wrong with the...
Imero yat, ya wa ni ko.
Then I said, "No."
Awa ni ko.
Do you want uniform? I said, "No."
Imero uniform, ana wa ko.
I said, "I just want a gun and ammunition." Finish.
Wa ana mero me muduru kinyige.
If I get those, I will get the others myself.
Ana no muduru kinyig muduru je mo ka no la chen.
So, like for instance, the problem with the Puranga, Achoriburu, where I was today,
kama ene kare tinni
are two.
Ari jemiti ario.
The Poro, the one of scattering over many areas.
Lok me for jemi me gudu kuja.
That's why they couldn't do it all the way from Ruenkunyu, Apache, Ira, Ogur, Puranga, up to Achoriburu.
Eno we opera fotie yo eno neo ma eno kwane weng pa wa Achoriburu.
What they want to do here, do there, instead of concentrating and finishing something.
Yangi mero ki tim kuja ki gut kuja eno pe gitiako.
And the other one can wait.
Okay, ni romo korne.
So even the projects we are talking about, university, this one, now, the question is what comes first?
Chalo jemi mala did one come la piemo wajo ni, chalo university ni, mere mamiro bin mena machiel ma piertek.
If you can't do everything at the same time, what would you start with?
Kape waramo timu jemi weng la wanchiel, mere mo waramo chako nekede.
For me, I recommend defense, so that you have security.
Ana miyo tam ni umiro lok makwako lokum lumoy agwaro kuch miro bedna machiel.
The roads,
Loka yo,
the electricity,
lok pamach,
the railway,
koga,
the Kwan education,
kwan palotenwa,
Yotcom,
yotkum,
and wealth creation.
idong kelu lonyo nyo chianta ching dano ot kachela che.
Others can come later. Salaries, public servants. You know, teachers were striking for salaries. You remember?
Jwe mukene ubiun la chen chalo muchara mamia ke chul kilutij. Unwi uponi lufonyo ubero ki jemo iloka muchara mamegi.
But we have a problem. The people of Puranga don't have a road.
I don't want to ki pero do yo. Yo me puranga ki pe ki yo.
And you are striking for your salary alone, one person.
Indo itika jemo pi muchara ni in machalo ngara chel.
The road is due for all of us.
Yo konyo dan weng to you kere.
So this touching here, touching there is part of the problem. That's why that road, we have now got to look for now new money.
Look me guru kanje pe tire chao gimone ti pe tire ni. Eno we ko mirwati ki pero yo chan mati akwa nyingini.
But secondly, the people who are handling the roads are careless. They don't work properly.
Yo magen ben gitika tiji yo makime ni gitichi eno ni. Gen ben gitiki pero pe giti tiji mabe.
Even if it is a Maram road.
Erika beru yo mape lamti ye.
I drove on it from the school where I landed to the rally point and back. I could see they are doing very bad work there.
Kama ene ngwejo ki ye ni yo eno ni po beru lam ene neno kiti mabe.
They came and just graded. Just graded. There's Maram there.
Maram ki onye ye.
But there are no drainage channels.
Eno peki yabu yo kama mero pi kakwaro chwe ukarki ye.
So it's now like a swimming pool.
So do pongo chalo nam.
It's all full of water.
Pi kikende ye.
What sort of people are these?
Mano ke dan mo bernini.
So the engineers who are doing that, you must change their ways.
Omergen go locket magiti you kere.
So therefore, the touching too many things, but also doing what you are doing carelessly.
So timugin maki guru pegitiago eno begiti timone maraj pe mabe.
So otherwise, on the economic infrastructure, we are moving well in the Kitgum area. Otherwise, on the economic infrastructure, we are moving well in the Kitgum area.
Ento ka uneno lok me yo area Kitgum kan kere tikere.
And in the plans here, I see all the plans for the other roads.
Kidong plan mo kena mati anyim pi yo mo kena ni oweng.
Like the road from Gulu to Yoweri, to Kona Clark, to Patongo, to Abim.
Pero yo maaki guru.
Mukakari tamkizo baryawe na program Gogonoka. Alright, ganina katanya zitano banyakigeze FM tanjoro kwakira kandi no kutanje mu program eji ya gogonoka.
Alright, abatwetegura kuzakora imirimo itari imwe n'imwe abahinjori y'unetegura kuzo musirwawe oriyo wa boda oriyo y'unetegura kuzakuvuga okubasa ku bano isi yaohereza abantu mu magono gorukora no kwendeza ibintu byonga no kugira ngo gono kwenda nuro rw'umukita.
Introducing Wanda's multi-purpose disinfectant, your ultimate defense against harmful bugs and germs. With just a few sprays, you can quickly disinfect your toilet, bathroom, urinal, dustbin, kitchen counter, tables, farm tools, children's toys, you name it. Keep your loved ones protected. Choose cleanliness. Choose protection. Choose Wanda's. Always wonderful.
Wait a minute, Jires, Nenga Siraba, Kawaka, where Kaliwan.
The way Ravira, let Abubidi.
Sumulula Buliana Kachupa, Chokuno Chipongera, Chinywa Kufuna Mwenja Ulu, Chilikumutindo Amanyamwe, Kalimirungo Bakalunga, Janga Uzi Bagiteka Mwediomo, Segwenji China Gogu Sangomo, Kagaba Waka, Kaneko no Ulida, Waka Kombucha drink, Chichokuno Chisinga Biona, Iranga Chikoli wa Company Chama Enterprises Limited. Katigwa chetaze, tufunile ku namba z'essimu zino wammanga. 07 musambu 3 nya 3 mwenda emu oba 0783 10 38 Waka kombucha drink gwobonywa yeka.
Mucha, tompo twizi kunaruha nkashomaho.
Otwizi tuha, mbire nakambire muhame mwami. Muhame
Bashejama.
Muhame
Bishi Muhame no. Naza kunyo twizo ti Muhame. Naza kutema chitocho ti Muhame. Muhame no.
Muhame Financial Services Cooperative Limited. Nibo bonkabe ine ansa yebizibu byawe byona. Tungo buhereza bwabo ka Gohe Main Branch, Kaberebere Branch, Rubindi Branch, Gwebikona Branch muri Mbarara, Ngarama Branch, Butare, Mbare Branch, Mugaruska Branch, Ibanda Branch, Sika Branch, Kachindo Branch.
Nihagira abashubuzi, nihagira abarisa, nihagira abahinji, wanonda kudabiriza enju.
Abana baza kugaruka hisho mbero.
When it happens, you hear it first on 104.5.
A very good afternoon. You're tuned to 104.5 Banyakigezi FM. This is the news. I'm Flavia Nansuboga. First, the headlines. Uganda's ruling National Resistance Movement, NRM party, had by last evening received at least 97 petitions challenging the outcome of its chaotic internal primaries held on the 17th of July for Member of Parliament flag bearers in the 2026 elections. President Yoweri Museveni yesterday met and held discussions with the United Nations Director General of the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO. He also commended the FAO's ongoing support and expressed readiness to enhance collaboration with the agency to achieve Uganda's development. And that was the news on 104.5 Banyakigezi FM. I'm Flavia Nansuboga. Have a good afternoon.
This is 104.5 Konde Kumeho.
Oliatera West TV twakwakira mukashonsho cheserebo wawe no mwishi wanyu Shiba Atwire. Karo Kasita mama sita yabasa kuba kandi narugayo nagambira abahagizibe yagira ngo 2026 omukwa katano nazagaruka kandi abase kuba nabahereza concert bwanyuma buyatekaho concert ye kandi kabasa kuba neba successful kandi yagaruka yagira ngo kawanka Karo Kasita naza kubahereza birungi byonka bahagizobe yeja kandi yagaruka ya announcinga date yo mukwa katano naza kuba natekaho concert twakamanyira umwanya ni guha naza kugiteka rigago naza kugiteka nkahihona honka haragitekeho Karo Kasita aine music weye owabantu bari kwagira kandi bari kunda mnonga abantu ntibaza kuba bamuberireho kandi baza kuba bariho kumuhagera Elizoba ni birthday ya Star Girl Spice Diana. The Star Girl birthday yeye kandi mushanjire munsiza heru konka kandi washanga Spice Diana. Music career yeye twizire ntureba music career yeye kutambaraje kandi Elizoba ni birthday yeye yayongera umwaka njima isangwe cyane kintu cyamani munonga washangariyo na kurakurana mu music yeye kandi ari kurakurana no myaka ndumwendeza amazari bwa marungi nakurera Elizoba ryanyakazoba kugira ngo celebrations zeye birabera na bishatu byo kwikumi zibase kubaniza mugendera je nko kwari kucenda no but events yargayo kandi yabasa kubana gamba hashonga za Eddie Kenzo president w'ekibina cha UNMF kandi yagira ngo eshonga linked voice notes ezibireho kandi during the weekend zirikwereka ngo Eddie Kenzo nayenda kuruga kuhabwa president w'ekibina cha UNMF kandi yija yabasa kubana zigambo yagira ngo Eddie Kenzo ariyo nayiruka ha sente ezekibina ningashe za sako ezibari kubanje ziyita billion 5 mwene ngo sente ezo nzo ziriyo na trying ku avoidinga kugira ngo alekurira obwe kibina kandi abase kuba atakazi shashura konka kandi Eddie Kenzo woturebira na argayo yagira ngo ezo linked videos zibire audios zibireho konka nko kuzibenzurika tukokubiri Sheba Karungi the Queen Mama yabasa kuba kandi izo bari yanyamwazyo badeni bamuranga kubari ya comedy store konga kandi yija tiya showing up hago kugira ngo utari mu Uganda konga kandi kitwega muni Sheba Karungi arigireyo yaza social media platforms zeye yabasa kuba kandi nashaba kusasa